Hey guys, Raid0AU and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. This is episode 22 as the sun rises on another day on the planet Akua. So at the moment, basically I've got some steel blocks crafting away down there in the constructor. But before we do any of that, while it's doing that, I thought what I'd do is talk a little bit about blue crystals. So, blue crystals are going to be needed for the warp drive to travel between the planets. So you need to collect them, and the only place that you can find them is at the bottom of lakes. And they're a renewable resource; they respawn. But basically, the easiest way I've found to collect them is to take your small vessel out. And basically overnight I looked over here and I sort of looked over here and I looked over here, so might come over and have a look over here. So there should be a body of water just here. And I'm doing this during the day on the video here because hopefully it just makes it a little bit easier to see. I was doing it at night. It is quite dim down there. It's quite doable at night, but probably doesn't translate well to YouTube video. And then basically all you do is you just take your small vessel straight in. There we go. Have a look around. Yep, I can see one already. There's one there, if you can see it just in front. Be a bit hard to see, just there. In front of the nose. Alright, and then basically all I do is I just cut the power. Let it sink to the bottom. Might land a bit hard, but that's okay. And out we go. Make sure you got your helmet on. So, there it is there. And basically you just go up to them like anything else and press F to collect it. Normally if there's one, there'll be a few others around, so it's a bit slow. Around here is another, oh no, that's not another one. The other thing that you do need, that you can collect down, here's one over here, but other thing you can collect down here is this stuff, which is your seaweed. You're going to need that for biofuel, and if I remember from patch 1.6.1, the tier 1 mechanical drill requires biofuel. So you're going to have to be doing this. You may not have your small vessel at the time, in which case you're just going to have to dive down and start swimming. But once again, you just come around. This is all renewable. It's always a little bit dim down here compared to obviously up above the water. And you can swim a bit faster by holding down the shift key. It does use your stamina up, uses it up quite quickly. The other thing is if you have a weapon or a tool in your hand, I'll just demonstrate that, you will slowly sink to the bottom. Because I assume that what it's doing there is it's saying, well, you can't swim while you got something in your hand. So basically I always tend to have my hands free. That way I can lift myself up above this grass and you can kind of get a better look around. So, not as many around it down here. There's one here. Last night did alright. I grabbed about 18 of them. So, just in preparation for when the capital vessel's ready. It's alright, we'll head back. So that's how, that's where you get seaweed and most importantly the blue crystals from. Actually, the seaweed's going to be really important because of the changes they've made. So, we'll just head back in, power it up, and off we go. And I reckon that base is over this way, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. There we go. I can take my helmet off now, I don't need it. And then you should bring all this stuff over to your constructor. This is probably still constructing blocks. Oops, press T. Oh no. Who are we going for? Iron. Okay, iron's getting down a bit, but we've got plenty of steel blocks now. We've got our thrusters and our directional thrusters, which is good. Anything else that we made? There we go, pentaxite crystal. So your blue crystal, you bring it in here. For each one of these crystals you get one pentaxite. So make 3 of those. With the seaweed, basically you bring that in, and under your weapon slot, where the ammunition's shown, you've got biofuel there. It takes 5 seaweed and it makes 1 charge. So that's how you do the biofuel. Right, so take the gravity generator with us. We'll take some of these items with us, just simply because we may want to place some of them down. O2 generator. We'll take a bit of oxygen with us. Medic station, large generator, ammo box, constructor, doors. I reckon that's okay for the moment. I doubt we're going to use all that anyway. Alright. So, I reckon we could probably just eat and leave the rest of the food here. Don't think we're going to starve in the amount of time. Oh, we're going to be up there for the moment. We'll just fill our oxygen here. We're good to go. Alright, let's go. Let's get up there. I want to get this warp drive placed down, but I'm going to need to build the wall behind it first, I think. Alright, so capital vessel. Or the starts of our capital vessel, I should say. Don't. Alright. So, helmet on. There we go. Jetpack on. Okay, so I'll decide, have we got enough room here? What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just extend that out just a couple more, and then we want to place this in now. Now this is going to be the thing, trying to get this lined up, because it is very large. Alright, so it's not going to let us put that down just yet because... Ooh, pressed the wrong button. Okay. We'll bring that across. Now it'll let us put that down. Now, is that even? Yep, I think so. Oh, that's about it. Or do we want to go up one? I reckon that's it there. Right. Now. That's where we wanted it. So as far back as it will go. Yep. There we go. Alright, so that's our warp drive in. Now, warp drive tank would make sense to go right next to it. That. Let's just have a look at the warp drive tank. Alright. Now, one thing I am concerned about, and the reason I brought it, is the advanced constructor. It takes up quite a bit of space, doesn't it? Yeah, so that could go there. Well, the generators could probably go across the wall here. Let's fill these walls in. I'll do a bit of show. This is only the preliminary. Just wanting to make sure all the essentials are in place. So, yes, it's going to look pretty blocky for the moment. Don't need windows in this part. We're going at the back here. Is that all enclosed? Yes, it is. We'll probably get rid of this row here now. Rid of that row there. And let's fill this one in. So, I mean, in my previous series, if anyone watched those, you will have seen I made a capital vessel that was designed to be effectively a mobile base. This one's not really going to be done like that. I want it to be self-sustaining, I suppose would be the way to put it. But I don't need it to have everything in it. So gravity generator would be the next thing, wouldn't it? Let's have a look. Gravity generator. Do need to put that in. That's fairly large as well, if I remember rightly. I can go there. And yeah, fuel tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Don't worry about me. I'm just a spaceman who's been drinking. And oxygen tanks. There and there. So 4 fuel tanks, 2 oxygen tanks, RCS module. You know what? That RCS module can probably just sit on top of the tank there. And then we've got our large generators, which we want to spin around there. No. And that could probably go there. And can we fit another one in there? Yep, there. And we could probably put some cargo boxes along here. We've still got some space up here if we need it. So all in all, not too bad. Quite compact, but that's how I want it to be. Probably be able to fit like a food processor in here. We do need to put the we need to put a fridge. Did I have the fridge? No. And we got the ammo boxes. look at these ammo boxes. This can go in there. If we need another RCS, but we've got a slot there we can put it in. I don't think we will, but you just never know. And then cargo boxes. Where do we want to put those? Right, this gives me a good view of how everything is. Yep, we've got our generators up there, those there, RCS is there. Probably just put a couple of cargo boxes up there. As I said, food processor in there, probably with a fridge above it. Yep, not too bad, not too bad. Not unhappy with that. Now, this section here, what we can do is... do we want to just do the slope, or do we want to do, or do we want to actually do stairs? Maybe do stairs. Alright. So basically what's now going to happen is I'm going to need to just sort of design that out a little bit, because well, I'm thinking this needs to be a slope here. That's yeah. Like that, and try to want to spin that one. Yep. And like that. Probably fill these in. So it's still going to be a decent size. There's really not much you can do about that. Basically, it's going to be a decent size. Decent size ship. Basically, just being able to fit everything in. I mean, there probably is a more efficient way of fitting everything in than I have there. In fact, I've no doubt there would be. That and there. Go there. Don't do there. Alright, get rid of those. There goes our timer. Let's go there. It's a bit hard to see with the sun sometimes on this. 2, 3. I think that's about right. Yep. And then what we can do is just fill in the corners. Is that one right? No. That's not right either. That one's right. That one. No. Yep, that'll do it. So let's just go and place those ones in, because otherwise I will forget which one I used. Okay, and then we can fill in the fill the corners here with the corners. So yep, like that, that, and that. That, and we need to put that in there. In the corner, corner, corner. Should be there, there, and there. I'm pretty sure that's all okay. Alright. So I think we're going to call the video here, guys. You had the timer, but yeah, we're getting there, getting there. So let's just spin it around so we can see from the. It's a very blocky still at the moment. Bit of shaping happening at the end there. So. And we'll keep working on this. That is 1, 2, 3. That's good. That covers. That means we can have turrets all the way along the side here and the top and bottom. So 1, 2, 3. And what this will probably do is I'll probably taper this one down so that this then is only 5. So it'll probably come out to about there. And we can have turrets all the way along the sides. The idea is that this simply allows us to get to and from the planets. We can get down onto the planet's surface and even take out some drones and some turrets and things like that on bases using the using this as almost like a strike craft. That's the plan anyway. Whether it works out that way, we'll have to wait and see. So, hope you enjoyed what you've seen today, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. I'm Raid 0AU, signing out.